There's a war in Serbia, a revolt war in Serbia that I'm going to try to take advantage of. For one of the... Okay, let's expand that real quick. For one of the duchies that I need to fully control to restore the Roman Empire. And that's the Duchy of Croatia. Have all of my troops raised and ships, and everyone's on their way, I think. And we'll let them get to Constantinople. And I've called my mother into this war. A battle has already been lost here. Is that... Did she hire mercenaries or something? Doesn't look like it. Just maybe she has some retinue. Alright. Split the ships in half. Go there. What is the war score? 18% right now. Go and fight the Serbian troops. I have a son, born in the purple. We'll name him after his grandfather, Konstantinos. We are Alexandros, so we won't necessarily get confused between our name and our firstborn son's name. If I have a second son, though, his name is probably going to be Alexandros. Alright, that battle's won. Let's go ahead and assault. Now, I am probably taking a lot of attrition. Yeah, the supply limit here is only 3,000. So, I'm taking a lot of pagan attrition. And that was something that I was very hesitant about declaring a war on anything over in this area for, is because I wanted to avoid that, and that's really damaging if I stay there too long. Okay, so other troops are getting there to Constantinople. I don't have my own troops in this, do I? No. Good. Just my vassal levies. Let's split these guys in half and try to get the get more than one siege or assault going at a time. My liege, it pains me to say, but there is a traitor in the realm. This rotten egg is plotting your downfall, and enclose the damning evidence with this letter. My kinsman, I can I can imprison him because I can throw my uncle in jail, or I can throw him in jail. Actually willing to do that one. We'll go release from prison and get 9 extra opinion with everyone for now. For I think it's like a year only, but merciful 898. Oh, it's 5 years. All right. I'd only said 9 opinion, but I'll take 10. Let's disband these ships. I didn't bring these guys. I'll do that now. I don't think I'm waiting on anybody else. Okay. And we're not suffering attrition up here. Pretty quick war though, I think, provided it doesn't like end inconclusively or something. He wants out. He surrenders. Excellent. We didn't even need to get our other troops over here. Disband those guys. Let's look for our dynasty again. Duchess of Latium. And she's married to the matrilineally married to the mayor of Viterbo. She doesn't like me that much. She desires the barony of Sutri. Just give that to her. Oh wait, that's the castle we created a while back. I completely forgot about that. Sutri. Okay, that's better. Also, nope, those guys are still in... Actually, can I change... That works. So they didn't get fired from council. Because there have been twice now where, like, I think it has involved either my Ecclesiarch or my Mysticos in both instances. I can't remember which. I want to say it was the Ecclesiarch. I was switching him to Magistros. And, let's perform statecraft. And I think I was also, I think it involved my Ecclesiarch in both instances, but he got the fire from council modifier, and I didn't understand why, and I still don't understand why. Changing council positions, he got that modifier. Anyway, search all. This is my uncle. County of Urbid and Amman went to who? Okay. You know what? Sure, let's go with giving him one of those counties at least. It's my nephew. It's my son. Let's not give anything to him. Is there a Duchy of Croatia? There is, but they're at war. So I will wait on that and give the other county to someone else. Like that guy. Kirikon? That's what it is. And we have even more piety now. Couple of quick little wars. Need to keep my eye on the Empire of Hispania. If they get any kind of major revolt where this guy is involved, then I'm going to have to declare a single county war on that. I also want to keep an eye out for... Wait a minute. That's Bosnia. Never mind. Oh, that's Serbian revolt too. Who holds the Duchy of Croatia? It would be... Oh, okay. It's the king of the Serbian... It's the leader of the Serbian revolt. So once that revolt's over... Despot of Georgia. Kinda sucks. But... Sure. We have 99.5% threat. My son has been beset by strange rashes and episodes of delirium over the last few weeks. I have just been informed that his affliction is indeed camp fever. Let's find a court physician. Oh, wait. My old court physician must have died. And I didn't realize I was... one of your scouts reports of a cunning eunuch who has taken up a residence in a nearby tavern. No, we already have a court physician. Can I get my, treatment for my son or something? It's a mild illness. -4 health. If he survives, I will be impressed. The Despot of Armenia. A 16 intrigue guy. Looks good. Let's take him. Study tech in Baghdad, I guess. Could have sworn we got like a passive thing from researching tech in... I might be wrong. What's going on in Sicily? Still defending against their Capuan peasant revolt. What's she dealing with? She is attacking King Gilhelm of Cornwall in Lombard War to make King Gilhelm of Cornwall pay tribute. Alright. Why would you declare a war? I don't know. Western Europe is a mess, thanks to the Empire of Hispania. I could shut the gates, could hold a grand tournament. My son survived. Miraculously, my son has survived camp fever. Jerusalem has formed an alliance with somebody. These are dark days. Okay, we'll call for my court physician. Who? I know there's a king that didn't have very many vassals. Armenia? Yeah. Take... I want to say the Dukes of the Aegean Islands. Yes. Do I have any other vassals that... Okay, I thought I had another guy in Crete or in Greece somewhere that was not under a kingdom. Maybe I don't. Maybe that was the last one. Okay. Which is fine. I'm fine with that. Who are my other vassals who aren't kings? Thrasea, Latium, Strategos of Cilicia, so I'll inherit that from him. The Dukes of Tunis, recent. Chiefess of Alania, Dukes of Damascus, Dukes of Dalmatia. Alright, everyone else is like... Okay. What does the Kingdom of Jerusalem have right now? Not that much. I've got a lot of options for handing out new dukes. Okay. Okay, she was apparently plotting something. She had successful treatment, chances of her dying. I don't know. She's also depressed. We are not born in the purple. My mother continues to live. She has the great pox and is a lunatic. Can usurp the Duchy of Croatia now. Are those both in the same kingdom? They are. I could create the Kingdom of Croatia, I would imagine. We'll make another member of our dynasty a duke. With any luck, they'll all have kids, and none of them will pass on their claims on, or like, eventually none of them will have claims on my title. What's going on here? Thrasesian Holy War for Lucania against Africa. Please take that. That would be great. My nephew needs an education. We'll go with struggle. We're at 1256 piety, and 5 years before the Crusades can start, and also the jihads. We're probably going to have to defend against one right away, unless, like, say, the Caliph were to suddenly have his entire realm annexed and no one to take control of it. Then I think these guys would probably create the Caliphate. Destroyed the title Duchy of Thessalonica. Cool. What was the other duchy I can create? I can create the Duchy of Edessa and the Duchy of Albania. Dolice and Antab. Edessa. Colonnea and Tel Bashir. Well, I'm actually gonna... No. I'm going to hold off on creating titles right now. We have a challenger for Tsakania. I'll get the old team about it, or together. Spent a wonderful afternoon at the Tsakanasarian, playing a tense game of Tsakanian that sadly ends in a defeat for your team. Your opponent and his team are magnanimous in victory, and you depart the stadium as friends, okay? Created the Duchy of Thessalonica. And the reason why I don't want to create kingdom titles right now is because they cost piety, but the reason I don't really want to create the duchy titles again right now is because I want to save those, the prestige gain I get from them. Seriously? Let me help. No, apparently I can't offer to join those wars. She is still Orthodox. Has she started to convert any of the rulers under her? She has. Some of them. But, Duchy of Borroea. Wow, come on. Don't just throw troops at it. Be smart about it. We have somebody who became an underhanded rogue in our prisons. Should be ransoming people, if I can. Who's this? He's Italian. Try to ransom him to himself. Ransom? He'll pay. Who's this? Sure. Okay. I can change her focus, her childhood focus to faith, apparently. Because she's in my prisons. Oh, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That was not necessarily what I wanted to do. But, that looked like a lot of gold. 110? For his daughter, probably? Yes. And it wasn't even like his older daughter. Yeah, he can't pay for the other ones. The Princess of Africa. Is there anyone that I wouldn't want to go free right now? Who would be willing to pay for... Okay. Just going to click the ransom all. I don't think anyone's even from our realm. I will continually hit this. Build up a pretty large gold reserve. Speaking of, yeah, speaking of gold, that's what I was getting at. Can I get in more cataphracts? And the answer is yes. Couple more. Combine that army. Now 3 in each flank. Serpent City or something. $1,500 gold. Now, let's build another castle. It probably won't matter, but that'll fill up Rome with castles, which was the entire reason I conquered them first, before the Pope could build temples. My sister-in-law, Engeltraud, has offered to travel to the Zhao Empire on a mission to bring glory to the Byzantine Empire. Please, my lord, she says, let a humble servant strengthen your relations with the Emperor of the Zhao Empire. What a brilliant idea. Go with my blessing. I think Basilissa Kale is better suited for the journey. Or absolutely not. You are needed here. Could practice some biological warfare and send my wife. She's had a couple kids, so we'll let my sister-in-law. She's my courtier, though. I don't know. Sure, fine. Go for it. My wife still has camp fever. A troubadour and his wife, the Trobarits, has arrived from Occitania. Their performances range from vulgar satires to political Cervantes, and everything in between, including songs and poems of courtly love. I can gain intrigue because I am kind and temperate, or I can gain charitable. I'm already charitable. Intrigue is not a bad thing. Oh, one child. This is my niece. I can change another law. Let's go even further tax shifted on the burghers, which might bump our money up more, or it should anyway. 22.17. Okay, not by much. And I'm sure Venice probably doesn't like that. Dislikes new obligation law until it's only for a year. 897? Sure, I guess. Has usurped the kingdom of Trebizond from Countess Theophano of Trapezus. Alright, so now that guy who I gave the Duchy of Palmyra to has usurped the kingdom of Trebizond. The White Stag. Lately you have heard persistent rumors from peasants and travelers in the wilds that a strange mythical beast has been sighted in your realm. It's a white stag, powerful and elusive. The common folk claim it comes from another world and that the hunter who claims it will be imbued with divine power. Send people to find it. What does our realm look like religion-wise? I think most of it's like slowly converting to Orthodox, which is one of the goals, is spread the Orthodox faith. Greek culture is spreading as well. Rome is still not Greek, which is disappointing, but Venice never switched to Greek either. Rarely do I ever see Venice switch, and so Venice is always something I like to see if I can. Whenever my plans include conquering it. The Orthodox priests are constantly pestering me about religion, the Lord, and money to the church. No matter what I do, promise to pray more, or read the Holy Scripture more thoroughly. They won't leave me alone. Oh Lord, help me, and I'll be a better Orthodox Christian. I don't know if I can get piety from that one. We'll see if that goes. Hey, we have, the Duke of Thracesia has taken the county of Lucania. I gain stressed. The Zhao Empire is a fascinating place, my lord, Duchess Angletrout says, as I turn the foreign coins over in my hand. She arrived this morning, and besides the obvious souvenirs, she comes carrying many a tale from her travels. Everyone in the palace wants to know everything. Gain 200 grace, and she has a chance of gaining patient. Okay. I'm curious. I can send a eunuch. My uncle, the heir to the Duchy of Colonia, is not ill. Okay, he's ill, so I guess not. And I'm going to go ahead and end the episode here.